All
And
right. And
feel free to mute me whenever you need to. We're at a museum, but I am paying attention, I promise.
oh, no, you can, yeah, you can mute yourself, or I can mute you.
Okay.
I can do that. I'll mute you. Okay. Type in if you want to say anything, right? So I know that we had a few others say that they were going to join us, but nobody's quite here yet. So I just think we just go ahead because I know I'm busy and you guys are busy, I'm sure too. And I honestly do not even plan on making this long. Like, I am absolutely going to do this as fast as possible if you guys don't mind. Only for the fact that I've never done this before. And well, let me say, I don't know everybody. So since we're recording this, let me introduce myself. Guess I should look right there in the camera, right? So welcome everybody. I'm Shauntel, and I live in Blackfoot, Idaho. And this is the first, well, Zoom Zaya meeting I've ever done. I've done Zoom for group fitness and things like that, but other than that, no, this is new for me. So let's see, I started Zaya in May. So I am a newbie, in my opinion, or, a toddler. So I just barely started in May, and I really, really appreciate Heather asking me to, jump in and to kind of do a little bit of a directing in the purpose of cells. I definitely don't think I am the master at sales. So I don't even think that at all. So I was really humbled that she asked me to do this. She did just tell me that I seem to have good sales. And so tips and tricks and things that I do, if I could share that with you ladies. And so absolutely, I am willing to do that. Even only being in the business for 6 months, I absolutely believe that teamwork is crucial, and that we are Zaya sisters, and we learn from each other. And in my uplink of the world, I am a group fitness director. I have done this for over 10 years. I work with women, and I've tried to give my job away many times because working with women isn't always so much fun. But to be honest with you, the number one thing that I guess I'm proud of that women say, I don't want your job, I don't know how you do it, it's because I don't care about me. I care about you. I care about women. I care about who I'm leading, who I'm directing. I care about members, and so customers, right? Hey, pretty girl. Hi. So anyway, if I was just gonna start off that's exactly, I think I'm gonna say why maybe if I've got cells that are good, it would be that is that we talked about mindset last week, and it was a completely personal for me. I absolutely loved it. So thank you, Heather, for that. It resonated with me on everything. I think mindset and attitude is absolutely 100% what our business should be. So with that being said, is it our business? So I think with that, you definitely need to have that mindset laid out. Okay, so whether if you are wanting this to be your business, ladies, whether you want this part-time job, whether you just want to get your rewards so you can earn Zaya at a discount, that is completely up to you. That is your mindset. So when it comes to sales, that's got to be your mindset, in the sense of how can you get sales? What attitude do you have? So anyway, I have of course made notes, and I might jumble around a little bit, but I'm gonna make this fast, like 20 minutes if that. So we're going for it. So attitude, mindset, number one. I absolutely believe that in anything in your life. Okay, so I definitely think that you need to be a real person. And if you want to use this, and we talked about it, if you want to use this as a business, and you want to have that go-to attitude of like, I'm going to run this business, I'm going to do this and that, that's great. but the only way you're going to have business is if you have a really good relationship with your customers. Jumping, I had somebody reach out to me. I have no idea who they are. I've never met them. Have no idea who they are. They reached out to me 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, and asked me a question about Zaya, about some joggers. So I immediately jumped in, just started to look at it, and I thought, I have no idea who this person is. So I Facebook stalked. I have one person that I'm friends with that they are. So there's not like I have a history with this person. I only knew one person. So anyway, I reached out to her, communicated with her over the few days and stuff to help her get her leggings or her joggers. And I said, thank you so much, for your business and your support. And I invited her to my VIP page. She kind of followed a little bit, but this is what my point is. I said, thank you so much for ordering from me. I appreciate that. And she said, no, thank you. And I go, of course, that's why I'm here. And she says, I know a lot of Zaya reps. And she says, the only reason why I have ordered with you, and I'm going to keep ordering with you, she says, is that when I've reached out to these other gals, they ignore me. They're too busy for me. And I'm the type of person that if I'm ready, I'm there now, and I need my answered question, and you did it. And so that made me realize that, yes, I definitely feel that we need to have that perspective of, this is our business, but it's not for us, it's for them. And so, I don't know, practice what we preach, right? So you write down like your why. We know we do this. Write it down. Why are you doing Zaya? But definitely turn it into a why that's connecting to the customer if you really want to get those sales. So anyway, okay. I'm gonna jump to the business part of it, or like it's your business or is it your job? We've talked about this before also. So whether you do want it to be a business, whether you want it to be, your job, part-time, full-time, or whatever, I think that it's important for us to know what our expectations are, or what we expect from ourselves. Okay, so we can't expect something if we're not going to put in the work. And that's not to put anybody down. We all have our own decision. I've taken the last few weeks off. I'm not going to lie. Why? Because that's what my decision has been. I wanted to take it off for the holiday. Is that good? Yeah, I'm going to refuel. I'm going to rejuvenate. And the thing about Zaya is we get to start over. We can start over every month. We haven't maybe been working our business for a few months, but guess what? We can start over. We can start over every single month, every single week. Every day is a new day. And so I think that it's important for us to know what our expectations are. And so with that being said, it's the goal. And I know that sounds so silly and cliche, and I write it down over and over. I am a goal girl when it comes to Zaya. I have my monthly goal. We're always like, telling ourselves, what's your goal? Even for like the new year, we're going to have a gazillion goals, right? But I don't want to take on too much. So my monthly goal is a number. It always is. I always just say, and I know it may be this little bit to some, but it's $1,000. Why? Because I want the commission bump. It's the only thing I'm focusing on, is I just want to get that commission bump, because I do believe it's very doable, and it doesn't make me stress out. This should be fun. It shouldn't be stressful. So with that being said, we don't want to wait till the end of the month, right? We don't want to wait. Oh no, I've only sold $200. I've got to get going. So when I've listened to podcasts and other women talking, I wrote her name down. Her name was, of course, it's on my other paper. Amy Lindsay. I loved she brought up the point of, don't just write it, or don't just make the goal, but write it down. And we know these things, but she even said, write it on your calendar. So don't just write, okay, my goal is $1,000. She says, break it down so that you realize that you don't wait to the end. So if you were to break it down on your calendar and you are saying, okay, well, I got 4 weeks in this month, then I've got to do $250 in a week. Every week I got to hit $250 so that by the end of the month, I'll have my $1,000. And she says, depending on how many parties she's doing or whatnot, she'll even break it down by day. Not me, but I definitely have it written down to where I see, oh no, I haven't hit, 250 yet. I probably need to get going on this. So I think it's best to do what works for you. Okay. Like I said before, the less stress. This should be fun. It shouldn't be a numbers game. I would hope not anyway, because I think that might end up making it not so much fun. So a goal is absolutely crucial, in my opinion, when it comes to sales. And so I'll take it even a little bit further. So mine is $1,000 a month, but then guess what? I actually make that my goal when I have a party. So my goal every time that I am doing a party for somebody is $1,000 party. It doesn't happen all the time. No. Even last month or the month before that, I had 2 parties back to back. Nothing. Not even one sell. It was the girl that hosted the party that ended up buying something. And I was extremely discouraged. I'm like, there's nobody participating. Oh, this is driving me crazy. Why do I have 2 parties doing this? We didn't get any sales. But we can't let that beat us down. We have to rethink what do we need to do to create more energy in this party. And we're going to talk about that in a minute. So anyway, I definitely do a goal with each party. $1,000 is a lot, but the only reason why I do that is because I'm excited when I hit the $1,000 and that customer or hostess gets to have all the rewards. It is the most wonderful feeling for me anyway, because they're elated. They are so happy, and therefore they are so honored that you did the party for them. And they're grateful. And so that makes me happy. I'm not thinking about the sale. I'm thinking about my hostess, and I want her to get those rewards because I want her to be excited because it makes me feel like I did my job. So if we're going to, sorry if I'm shaking, but I'm in my back room and there's no heat. So I'm freezing. So anyway, talking about a party. So we have our monthly goals. We want to write it down. We want to share it with somebody. But then I do want to focus on that party. And so, I think we're all different when it comes to parties. I definitely have learned that I do better if I make my party a little bit shorter. So I started off with doing it for the entire week. And I felt like at the beginning, there's no interaction. Everyone was waiting for Wednesday. Okay. Even if they don't know what New Release Wednesday is, I think us as reps do that too. We're like, Wednesday's the big day. But I honestly don't really have people order from parties on Wednesday. If I get orders on Wednesday, it's from my VIP page, right? So I'm not going to say don't because that's a bad word or negative. Let's not wait till Wednesday when we do a party. We want to make the party so fun from the very beginning. And I definitely 100% believe that you have got to get connected with your hostess. If she is non-educated with a party, maybe she doesn't own any Zaya, this is very normal, then what we need to do is we need to get her excited about letting her know that her involvement in the party is going to generate more interaction and excitement with her friends that she's invited. And so, not that I know something that you all don't know. I'm pretty sure you are all pros at this. So for me, I absolutely talk to my hostesses before. And I don't just send out the typical email that says, do this, do that, do this. Yeah, we still need to do that. But then I actually connect with them on Messenger And I'll say, okay, tell me what I need to do to help you prepare for your party. Is there anybody that I need to help reach out to? You know, I'll just ask her or the hostess what how they're excited. I want to get her excited first. If she has Zaya, then I'll tell her, okay, go ahead and take a picture of your Zaya. And I know it's scary, but if you can put a picture of you wearing your Zaya sometime this week, I promise you, you are going to get a lot of connection with that photo. Those people that are in your party are going to like it and they're going to comment on your photo. Not my photo, but your photo. And so I do encourage that. The second thing that I will do is I'll say, if you feel comfortable on getting on and doing a live, then do it. Don't be scared, just do it. Show off what you're wearing. And that will be another way that your customers will see what you're wearing, that you are a real person. Because that is the next step, is we need to make sure that the party is not a computer-based party. ScentShare has done this to me. I definitely think that since I started ScentShare, I am not as personable. I do think that. I think that before I was more personable, but I was spending a lot of time. So I think that it's finding that balance. We need to make sure that that party is not a computer-based party where we just scheduled in, ScentShare, Facebook, whatever, our entire week, which we do because we need to, but we need to remember what we need to make that party personalized. So we may be scared to get on and do a live. Do it. Don't do it because of you. You're doing it because of your hostess, because it's her party. It's not your party. It's hers. And so if you can get on there once a day, just say hello. Do it. Make it so that that party's not boring. I honestly also believe to make sure that you are not using just a ton of like stock photos, because they're a little bit more boring and they're the perfect image of a model. If you can get a really good base of normal women, utilize that too. Okay. Which I know that you probably all have them because we share them. That's what we do. We're sharing with each other. We're helping each other as Zaya sisters. So I'm pretty sure we all have that. I think sharing photos of reps that we know is a good thing. So like I use Heather's photo a lot, you know, because I have some of her photos. So I think that that's something that even all of us could connect with and do. We could share some photos with each other, of each other, so that it's not just a random rep, but it's actually our Saya sister reps. So that's just a thought. So yeah, so let's see. My parties are short, they're sweet, they're to the point. With that being said though, if you have questions, then let me know. I will extend my party. Okay. So if I go from Tuesday to Friday and I'm not getting the sales for my girls, then I will tell my hostess I'm extending the party and we're doing it on Saturday as well. Okay. Because I want to get her some rewards. And so I just won't quit it because, oh, it's over. I will extend it to help her out. Let's see. Yep, get our hostess involved. Let her share photos if she wants to go live. Trying to think of what else I can think of that really helps my parties, because I know that that sometimes can be the hard thing. Is the party portion of it. I definitely think saying thank you, I think that's a big one. I know there for a little bit, some people were really worried, like, well, if I show this photo and say thank you, doesn't it make other people feel bad? And I kind of thought that at the beginning too, like, oh, I don't know if I should do that because it might make so-and-so feel bad that they didn't order, or then this person looks like that they ordered a lot. But the more like Zooms or podcasts and trainings that I've watched, it seems like most reps are seriously encouraging that. And because what it does also is it helps all those other people in the party see that people are ordering, and ooh, I like that what she ordered. Ooh, so I want to look at that one too. And so then it kind of encourages them to look and help them make decisions. If that, because there's a lot of women that don't even know what to buy. So, and I get that a lot too. I will go through my party, and when I know that people have like commented but they haven't ordered, then I'll reach back out to them and say, hey, I noticed that you commented this on that post. Do you need some assistance? Do I need to help you with the sizing? And a lot of the time they'll be like, yeah, I just really don't know what to order. And so it's like they're waiting for me or us to tell them what to do, like tell them what to order. And I don't go for outfits. I know a lot of reps do. I'm pretty much just going right to the point. Like if she wants a bra, I want to get her that perfect bra, because that bra will then hopefully get a tank later, or vice versa. Let's see. As far as parties, I think that's pretty much it. I definitely feel like it's important for us to build our VIP page from the party, which I hit and miss on that one as well. A lot of people are not interested in joining my party or my VIP page. They're not here for me. They're here for that hostess. And so I'll do a reach out here and there afterwards to see if they want to come on over. I'd say that half and half, or maybe end up doing it. So I don't know if you guys have any tips on that. You can put it in there. Let's see. As far as my personal page, I would say mostly for sales for me is parties, okay? So the parties is where it is for me. My VIP page, it's not growing. It's pretty much staying the same. I've had all of the same women order, and you know, they go through the phases where they can't order anymore, right? So what do? Well, I personally had the best success when I did fill the bag. So my personal page was pretty dormant, pretty, you know, worked through. And so my biggest success was when I did fill the bag. And I did it for that entire month. And I know one of my other reps, Pilar, she as well filled the bag, totally killed it. I mean, she blew that one out of the park. Her fill the bag went crazy. So anyway, I definitely think that one has been pretty good and very successful for me. Mystery hostess, that one for me is a hit and miss as well. If you haven't done it, I would absolutely suggest you do it, just to see if it would generate some excitement, but don't, you know, think that it's going to. I think it also is the way you actually run it. Since I've been doing this for a few months, I do have a weekly giveaway. I haven't done anything this week, but a $10 gift card, I can do that. I pulled back there for a little bit because I felt like I was giving away a ton, which I don't mind, but I felt like it was starting to be expected, which is fine. But I noticed that when I pulled back, and then when I re-brought it back, I got a little bit more excitement. So I think mixing up our VIP page is important. And I know that we all are going to be doing that in the new year. I know people are wanting to change things and come up with their own little like challenges, or just a new way to change your page. So I think that's awesome. I think that we would all benefit from that, me as well. I'm trying to think if I missed really anything. Everything I've pretty much said to you guys, I know you've heard before. It's nothing special. It's nothing secret. I would say the main thing is just what I said at the beginning. I think it's all about our attitude and really what we want from our business. If we're just trying to sell things, people can see through that. They can absolutely see that you're just a salesperson and you really don't care about maybe them. Reoccurring customers are huge for me, and it's just because of customer service. I make sure that I take care of my clients. I do have some sad things that happen. We all do. I can give you my latest example. I lost a customer. meaning she blatantly said, I'm done with Zaya and I won't come back. And it was really sad, but I did all that I could do. She ordered a pair of leggings, and she realized that she didn't really care for them. And so what do? We send them back. We get them exchanged. She was ready to exchange them, but sadly, and know this for yourselves as well, just in case this could happen to you. And now I know I need to make sure that I emphasize before they send those back, make sure that they're clean and that they don't look like they've been worn, that all the tags are there and they're in, good condition, unworn condition. Hers were not clean. And so right then Zaya's like, these are sadly, they're not returnable. And so she was very upset about that. There's nothing I could have done about it. Yes, I did apologize to her, and then I did offer her my service, meaning I will absolutely give you a gift card. If you need some help to ordering another pair, I would be more than happy to do that for you, because I want to make her happy. We need to make our customers happy. I think that's the number one thing. So anyway, I'm going to say that's it, ladies. Again, I don't really feel like I've given you anything that you didn't already know. I will go ahead and see if I can tag in the Shauna. It's from when we met up for our summit or whatnot. The Shauna, I can't say her last name, Ojil. She did the 10 mistakes for direct sales. I didn't really say anything about that today, but I think that actually it's very important. There's a lot of things that she brings up in that video, and I can tag it in there since I didn't really have anything to really share with you guys. If we keep the page going, maybe we could do something for each other. Maybe we could say, let's share a photo of something that we can share with each other to use on our pages. Or maybe we could share like a tip that that we could share for our VIP page, or a party tip that you do that you have seen really good success. Then share it, put it in on our page, just type it in. Because again, I definitely feel that, yeah, this is can be our business, but we are a team, and we definitely rise by helping each other, ladies. And so there's always somebody better. And so share, and share your tips. And that's it. We're good to go. I try to keep it as fast as possible. I rambled on fast. Looks like we did this in 30 minutes, so I'm pretty happy about that. Ashley, you're still here. Did you have anything that you want to share? Do you have a tip? Are you on there? Nope. Yep.
Yeah, I'm on here. Can you hear me? Yeah, that was great. I think that was a good refresher. The thing that really stood out to me is relationships. I think that's, sorry, that was screaming, which is why I was on mute. But relationships are number one, providing customer service and caring about the people.
Yes.
Developing those friendships. That's when you're going to get people, repeat customers, people who want to interact in your community. Yeah, I think that's my number one tip that you've had as well.
I love it. I think it's the best tip ever. I really do. And Heather had said it in that Boyfriend Bob. He said, it's not about us or the ego. I mean, sometimes it should be about them and not about us and our ego. So I think that is super powerful. So
I don't know if you can hear me. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I'm still here. I really loved how you were talking about like really creating that relationship with your hostess and asking her, what can I do for you? And you're, because it is her party. So what does she want from me? And I've never thought about that before, like asking her what she would like to see from me and having that, like that connection and having that help your party turn out better. I love that.
Yeah. So, which makes me realize that then I usually will say, what women are in this party, meaning our sizes. Because so many of the time we don't realize that we may have, you know, a fluctuation of all different size women, or maybe we have a party where these women are active. These women are not really there for crop tops and sports bras to show off. They're there for comfort, and they're not there to showcase their body. They're hiding their bodies. And so I usually will make sure I understand who's in the party. So it's not, again, just the same photos, which I do that. I do that because it takes a lot of work to do our parties. But if I'm going to reconnect, I know that it's important that we know who's in our party, what type of women are in our party. So, and some women, right, even right now, they're not really in it for working out. They're in it for, you know, our tops, our sweaters, you know, the joggers. They're in it for that. They're not necessarily going to lift weights, excuse me, or go into yoga class. So we need to remember that too. If we know that that's what the hostess is wanting, then we can focus on that and not, oh, it's leggings day. It's leggings day. Well, these women, most of them don't care about leggings. They want to know about joggers. So we can focus on the joggers and extend that longer than just doing a little tiny bit. And I need to do better on that. I absolutely need to do better on that. So, okay.
I love that so much. I think that making your party so much more personal, I love that so much.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing this for us, Shauntel.
Well, I didn't do anything grand. And thank you.
But you did. You don't think you did, but you did.
Thank you, ladies, for being here and for being part of our team, Heather's team. I don't know, the team. Team Tenacity. What a great team. So, all right. Well, I guess that's it. I am done. Yay. Ashley, are you up next? Are you doing one?
I'm doing one. I think mine is in two weeks. I think I'm doing the last one, right, Heather? Okay. I don't know. We'll look at the schedule. But...
All right.
Yeah, I'll have to look at the schedule again.
Yeah. Well, I'm done. It's your turn now.
Thanks, Shauntel.
Hey, no problem.
Hey, thanks, everybody.
Thanks, ladies. Bye-bye.
Bye.
End meeting for all.